Hello there viewers, Sun Service here, back with another Ultimate Admiral Dreadnoughts episode as the Spanish. And we are going after the last of those light cruisers that we started encountering in the last episode. So I'm forming up the battleships together, and Croquet is going to run by herself. Blaise de Lazo is going to lead the light cruisers like she did last time. And the torpedo boats are going to retreat. Light but unstable. Okay. So, battleship-wise, we have Terrible, Spania Dragon, Sepultura, Sepultura's sister ship. We have the San Nicolas as well. Getting Croquet here. Is again leading the charge. Lead the charge! A raider has entered the battlefield. And that is literally the case. A Croquet is more like a merchant raiding ship than more than anything else. Okay, so you guys all down to 9-ish knots. Croquet, you're going to keep your speed up and you're going to scout. The Lazo as well, keep your speed up. Now Croquet is the only ship here that is capable of easily outrunning the light cruisers that we are actually willing to bring into battle, because well, yes, we do have other ships that can outrun them, the torpedo boats. I'm not bringing the torpedo boats into battle like this. What's your cruise speed? 13. 12.2 knots. So get you to cruise speed, increase your accuracy. And start sending a few of their ships down to the bottom. Okay, if you want to target swap, go ahead with it. Battle fleet over here is getting up some stuff. There's the Lazo. Also go down to 9 knots, roughly. Croquet is starting to get some damage against her. Okay, so we've already taken out 2 of the cruisers. It's good. It's 2 less cruisers to worry about there. 3 less cruisers to worry about now. Okay, bring speed up. We gotta start getting into a much closer distance with battleships. Lisbona is sunk. Lisbona. Sorry. Les. Bring your speed up. 510. It's going to be the next to go. Most likely. That depends how Croquet does with its a lot of targets. Yep, 510's gone. Let's fire an AP shot or 2 from the mains. Well done. Your starboard guns can fire over there. Still 327. Possibly. Yes. Oh, that's a massive hit against the 327. 327 is gone. Croquet proved her worth in her first battle. Right, 1954. Alright, a flash fire on the 1885. So 1885 is currently considered non-threat, and as such we ain't going to focus her down with our weaponry. Les is out of AP ammo, sorry. HE she still has. Classified 1885 is still in operation. Lanka's taking a hit. $1885 is gone. Right, Croquet. Can you come around this way? Begin lending assistance over to the protected cruisers, please. Protected cruiser Blanca is taking the brunt of enemy fire right now. Right. Focus on 1954 for right now, Croquet. Right. $1954 is gone. I want you 2278 on 2278 and to make a turn. Away. Blanca is crippled. And her entire command structure has been has had to be reshuffled. She has basically no fire control. I'm going to order her to disengage, same with the other protected cruisers. Our ironclad Delazo here is still doing a lot of good work. $2278 and 1348 are being focused down by Delazo on the battlecruiser. Croquet, yeah, Delazo and Croquet. I think I'm probably going to say this in like every battle that Delazo appears in. This is sort of like Delazo's last hurrah. Her last show of ironclads in combat before she becomes outdated. Before she comes outdated and is retired. Sinking and a torpedo sent from Spartan. Because I forget I did Espana as sort of like rare case for me, a kitchen sink battleship. It's got like torpedoes and all good sets of secondaries and guns and stuff. Because I don't like using underwater torpedoes on ships, mainly because of rule the waves. Rule the waves have it that if your underwater torpedoes get hit, then you're screwed. Okay. What do the Portuguese have left? They have 3 protected cruisers left, one of which is under repairs. Okay. So yeah, we got those battle cruisers, they're about a year away. And it's now inevitable that that invasion is going to fail because 2 protected cruisers isn't gonna... Oh, you gotta be kidding me. I'm an idiot. I was moving to go and sort out a fleet meeting, but I've just now had everyone go in for repair at Benghazi, or everyone that needs a repair is going into repair at Benghazi. Great. Great one, me. I guess that means the repairs is going to be done. Funny, literally the only time I don't want my ships to go into repairs, and they go in for repairs. I guess it could be worse. I'm going to immediately send as many of those ships as I can back out to sea. Which is only the light cruiser and some of the torpedo boats, but it's going to be tonnage to stop the invasion going through, so I guess it's fine. You're being scrapped. You're a pre-dreadnought. We don't need you. I'm going to suspend you. I want the Sepulturas and Croquet back as soon as. So, Blanca, I'm going to say your damage was considered unrepairable. I'm going to also say your damage is untenable for repairs. Okay, just Espana, your repair is also suspended. And Terrible, you're suspended until repairs are completed. Like, it's a slight mistake on my end, and I'd have, but I've sorted it. Only thing would be, we're down a pre-dreadnought now, officially. Down another it would be another pre-dreadnought, yeah. And then the other the San Nicolas itself, I think, is going to be retired soon as well. I think I'm going to do another class of battleships. It's going to be the Hispania 2, essentially a replacement to the original Hispania. A replacement to the original Hispania and the San Nicolas when we get the new Dreadnought hulls. And so once those particular ships get laid down, I will be retiring Hispania and San Nicolas. And their name to be transferred to the newer Dreadnoughts. And they're going to be like the Hispania Year of Design class. Or something like that. I could do like second Hispania, Dos Hispania. Like, hello, Avocado. Welcome to the stream. You missed the battle. You missed it. We crushed the Portuguese light cruisers very, very easily. Yeah, the protected cruiser Blanca got given damage that she was considered a write-off, but we did stuff. We got rid of their forces, and then I mistakenly put the entire fleet into Benghazi when I wasn't supposed to. But it gives the ships a little bit of repairs done. So San Nicolas, Hispania, and Terrible. You guys get your repairs done. Yeah, the war against Portugal's been going well. We've taken the island of Timor, and That's about it of their stuff that we need to worry about. There. We've taken actual Portugal itself, and we have taken Brazil, so the Sepultura name is no longer an issue. But yeah, we left their light cruisers alive long enough that they were able to start a naval invasion. That ain't gonna go through to its full, complete end because, well, yeah. I won't let it go to its complete end. Okay, I'm doing another 6-month dockyard program, and we'll go into the next turn. Now, your battleship is now out. I don't know what port it's in, but there was a little bit of budgetary issues that led to me having to stop-start both your battleship and my Sepulturas, but my Sepulturas came out first in the end. It was mostly because refits. That's the word. Refits and other stuff. But all 3 of the ships are out, and the 2 Sepulturas have already seen combat. Your one is... Oh, I did not plan for this. Your one automatically went to Manila, so that's kind of why you haven't been in any combat, because outside of the first couple of turns, the Portuguese haven't done anything in the Pacific. Research-wise, 13 turns to new Dread stuff, advanced weight control in 12 months, newer cruiser stuff in 2 months. Let's make it 5 months to the new battleships hulls, as I want to do the new Hispania class. The new Hispania class, which will take up the Hispania and San Nicolas names, and then the Hispania and San Nicolas themselves will go to either museum or scrap, dependent. I'm just gonna go free up the names now, actually. I'm gonna just put the year at the end of the ships' names. What else? I'm not going to take Portugal's African colonies. Portugal can keep them for all I care. Move to there and move to there. If you guys do encounter, well, set off a fleet meeting, good. If you guys don't, well, I think they could use a tiny bit of a break from getting absolutely murdered by yours truly. Yes. But literally, I didn't control where your ship went. It just went to Manila, as Manila, I guess it was a port with the perfect amount of tonnage availability in it for your ship. Well, the Saudi Arabians are angry at the French. Okay. Got a couple more turns left. Update ships, update missions. The fleet meeting has occurred. Yes. That means... Yeah. That's coming out of your paycheck, though, not out of naval funds. Well, your paycheck's coming out of naval funds regardless, but there's no extra, like... there's no specific naval funds just for that. Oh, yeah, we have... Should I mention that we have 14 Dreadnought type ships alongside our two current pre-Dreadnoughts. As yeah, we still have San Nicolas and España. San Nicolas' sister ship I just decided to scrap. Mostly because her repairs were going to take forever. That's my line. Why the hell do we have so many? It's because we've made so many different classes and subclasses just with the Dreadnought 1 hull alone. Because we had the Dragons, Dragons, which are 2 ships, Dragon Terrible. Then we have, so Dragon Terrible. Then we have the Argonautas, which is 4 ships. Then we have Vencedor, which is 1 ship. Then we have the Buzzards. Yeah, the Buzzards, which are 2 ships. I think. Yeah, then we have the Sepulturas, which are 2 ships. We have your ship, which is 1 ship. We then also have the Croquet class battle cruisers, and we have 3 more battle cruisers being constructed right now. So technically we have 17. 17, but 3 of them are in construction. Yes, Dragon. But yeah, I will, after I deal with the 3 protected cruisers here, get a complete rundown on numbers of the new Dreadnoughts. But we're in a funny situation in Spain where we're a bit Dreadnought heavy. We're a bit Dreadnought heavy, but we don't have a light cruiser hull to build a light cruiser that would really continue on our trend of going all centerline. Like, yeah, we don't have that right now. Yep, 3 light cruisers. A newly repaired fleet. A newly repaired fleet with 1 less ship. And they are led by the Nueva España, which is Sepultura's sister ship. And the Croquet is, well, Croquet is being Croquet, she's going by herself. You are joining up with the Blaise de Lezo, the old ironclad who has never ever failed us. I'm not kidding, Blaise de Lezo has not failed us yet. Some of her sister ships have failed us. How did you break a is it through general wear and tear you broke the shoe? Nueva España is opening fire, by the way. Yeah, give them hell with the 13.5-inch guns with the Q turrets and everything. Go! Kill them all! Kill them now! Right, Nueva España. Yep, you're going after currently 1259. And then there's 2454. And then there's 1261. All of these ships have been specifically chosen for death. For death to happen to them. And if death does not want to happen to them, well, they shouldn't have, I don't know, joined this war at all. Should have defected to us instead. Oh, don't go in too close, don't go in too close. 1259 is gone. One, 261 is also gone. 2454 is next on the list. The death list. Yes, we already have 2 battle cruisers. Ah. We do have 6 centerline guns. We got that midway through yesterday's stream. I think roughly midway through. And no, the current battlecruiser's hulls don't have the room to fit anything on there. Okay, so that was... Let's check a second. The last of Portugal's ships. Full stop. Right, I need to resume constructions. I've just realised that. I haven't been having constructions resumed in a while. Resume constructions. And... resume constructions. We have 2 turns left on all those ships. Well, seeing as our enemy has no ships we need to worry about killing us left, I'm putting the transport cap down. What the? Oh. Bot. Was that a bot? For a second there, I thought you'd been timed out, Avocado. But, yeah, that's a bot, I think. Yeah, that makes... I don't think any of our hulls are actually suited for it, just in general, because they're essentially like the actual Dreadnought hull, and also I don't think the utility of such a large ship in that role would really last long, if you catch my drift with that. I honestly think it's gonna only be a very temporary thing, and then it's gonna have to be massively rebuilt at a lot more money to then become, stay useful. And it's like, anyway, I'm going to be um I'm going to be doing more. Do we really need more battleships? I honestly don't think we need more, but I do think we need to replace Espana and San Nicolas. So, even if I don't think we need more, I'm going to be doing 2 more, but they're going to be a swap out replacement ships. If you get my meaning, like, as soon as they're built, the two that are here are going to well, end their days. Yep, we are going to end hostilities with you. Meanwhile, I'm going to send Dragon, Terrible, and Sepultura, and a couple torpedo boats to Cadiz, which would free up the tonnage of that port. And I'm going to take advantage of the essentially last boost of massive budget we're going to get during the war. So yeah, replacements for San Nicolas and Espana are going to take place. And then we'll see what our position is after that. I'll take those 2 off you. Thank you. We're not allying ourselves with you. New Dreadnought stuff. I think the new battleships, I might do 2 one-off classes just because I want to see the other hulls. So, Portugal now only has 2 provinces left, Angola and Mozambique, which I decided to leave them the 2 most inconvenient places to get between because they have to go around the very dangerous Cape route here. But they also have 2 different sea zones they need to worry about on very limited stuff now. So yeah, Portuguese Congo is now ours. And so is Sierra Leone. What's there? It's something I can live without being on the replacement Hispania. So Control C for copy that, and then you are now the San Nicolas 1895, and you are going to be very shortly sent off to your death. I'm going to replace San Nicolas first, because we can with the tonnage size. And then Hispania is going to get a separate replacement later on in her... Well, later on in the books. So... Essentially, Hispania's time is extended out further because we don't have the capability to easily replace her just yet. No, I'm not going to use this hull. We're going to go straight to Dreadnought 2. Dreadnought 2 is essentially an upscaled version of our last class. So our last class is the Sepulturas, which were essentially 30,000 tons. So 35,000 tons. I'm going to make this an O-beam ship though, so yeah. 35,000 tons. Okay, 34,500 then. Okay. And optimum speed here is 22.5, so you're going to come up to 22 knots. Now, we do have the new 16-inch guns, but... No. Hey, Scarlet! Dad's gone to work now! Dad's gone to work now! I want to use the new 14s. I also want to use triple turrets, so... This thing is going to be a very, very interesting ship. Even more so interesting because we can return in the return to the design boards now the centerline superimposed secondary gun, because whoop-de-doo, Yamato Barbette. So yeah, the 4.7. Although thinking about it, the Yamato Barbette, no, it kind of looks out of place on this hull, if you... Just my opinion on it. And also... I'm turret farming this, not exactly knowing if we actually do have the tonnage to turret farm or not, but I want to make this a somewhat useful for longevity ship. Yep, and then 4.7-inch guns. Yep. And then the forward set. Like so. Yes. No, this battleship is going to be a one-off. It's going to be a one-off, and she's not going to be She's probably not going to be repeated. But she is going to be powerful. She's going to be powerful. And again, she has a bit of a legacy to live up to in the San Nicolas and the original San Nicolas. Cordite, enhanced electrohydro, cap ballistic, standard ratio, coincidence 2, advanced, and you are going to keep the 15... $17.55. Oh god, 17, 2. Yeah, this is the part that always screws me over. 2 inch on the inner belts, 2 there, 2 there. $15.15. It's the turret armor! The turret armor did this to me! Okay. Let's go 40 caliber on the guns. We almost did it! We almost did it! But the turret armor! The turret armor! Okay. First off, 21 knots. Second off, fuel, operational range. You're not needed as much. To there. Can I smaller funnel you? Can I even smaller funnel you? No. I can somewhat smaller funnel, and that's about it. Standard the bulkheads. Yeah, I'll try maxing the tonnage. Let's try no beam. Increase beam, sorry. Increase beam, and let's replace this 4.7-inch turret a little more on center. Yep, increase beam helped somewhat. Okay, so it's still fuel and operational range in the actual hull. Turret side armor, I can't do anything about. Hold on a second. Can I bring you back? Yes, I can bring you back. So then, also, can I bring you guys? Alright. Let's bring this tower a lot closer to there. Maybe if I go with this smaller circular barbette as well, that may help a bit with weight, I guess. Help a bit with weight, and then I can also compact. Compact down there a bit. Very small super firing barbette and have that moved further back. Which then gives me two 4.7s set up like so there. It's about as close as I could get you set up there. About as close as I could get you set up there. Okay. Okay, we're getting somewhere with this. Maybe let's trial out a new to the Navy gun. The standard 4-inch 50. Extendeds are going down to 4-inch. Like, Yeah, let's try standard 4-inch on here, 4-inch 40 cal. Crown the crew up. Reinforced tower 1, that's slightly less weight. Now the conning tower ain't the 8-inch that it should be. (14.5 inches) on the armour. There. Just by the barest of margins, the new San Nicolas is ready. Is ready to go into production. And now San Nicolas 1895 is going to mothball, and her design is going to deletion. And we are barely within our tonnage limits, keeping the new San Nicolas in, well, yeah, in construction as well as the new battle cruisers. But yeah, the new San Nicolas is a powerful machine. And I'm already thinking of future rebuilds. We can maybe get rid of the two Q turrets. Get rid of the 2 Q turrets and do like a proper secondary armament on the ship and stuff like that. Like, or like upgun them to like 16s or something like that, with the sacrifice of a Q turret or 2, or both, sorry. Your fortune will guide me. You're only in my way. You're wrong if you think that I'll be just like you. That guide me. You're only in my way. You're wrong. I'll be just like you. Okay, interesting indeed. 2 powder and triple torpedo tubes. Okay, so I'm going to mothball the cormorants as well, because I don't think we're going to be keeping the cormorants around for much longer. And in lieu of not having a new design available just yet, I'm going to lay down a couple more of the destroyers we already had. 2, 3, and then I'm going to get rid of 5 of the cormorants in place of those 5 new destroyers. And then my plan is that once once the new destroyers there come out, I'm gonna do another sort of smaller class of destroyers that's gonna just hopefully cover everything with our things. Sorry, what was da da da. Okay, Britain have had a revolution. The Portuguese are unblockaded. 5 turns for bigger heavy cruisers. Be 40 turns for Dreadnought 3, although I don't know why we don't get the 3 before we got the 4, but it happened. Advanced Armoured Citadel in 22 years' time. January of 1912. I'm going to make the decision. We're doing another 2-year dockyard program. Again, the budget. The budget hasn't gone so well with that idea. But, oh, well. I'm just going to turn them out and say that I got it to work. Yeah, there we go. Down gun. Yeah, I didn't need to down gun her. I just needed to down armor her instead. Yeah, well. Yeah, well. It could be worse. It could be worse indeed. I'm gonna go quickly do something. Off camera, I'll be back momentarily. Oh yes, Scarlet. I return with hot drink. Right. Let's just go on another turn. Nice, how, 14.5 inch armor max now. Cannon until right, just respond to Avocado on Discord, just pretty much telling him that San Nicolas is now, essentially a glass cannon. She's not armoured against her own guns. Not at all armoured against her own guns. I spelled glass wrong, but oh well. I fully agree with the government. Okay, it seems that we are already villainizing our next enemy. Oh my, that's our budget. We're gonna have to probably go a turn or two, just no. Okay, the entire Cormoran class are goodbye. Then Cormoran there. Goodbye. San Nicolas original. Goodbye. Yeah, I know we're kind of going bankrupt, but I can't really do anything about it. Yet. Give me two months. Just 2 months, Mr. Mafia Man, who we owe money to. I need 2 months. Right. I think they accepted it, seeing as we still have all our ears, toenails, and... Okie dokie. The rest of Britain's forces in Thailand have been defeated. Like Britain, Thailand. Something like that. Never mind. Right, one more turn just to recover our budgets. I stand alone and gaze upon the battlefield. Wasteland is all that's left after the fight, and now I'm searching a new way to defeat my enemies. Bloodshed, I've seen enough of death and pain. I'll run, they'll hunt, me in vain I'll hide. They'll be searching, I regroup, they retreat and pursue coup de grace. I'll win but never fight, that's the art of war. Hold on a second. But never fight, that's the art of war. It's the art of war. Art of War is like an interesting one to play, but don't feel the mood to carry on with it. Okay, H string goes there. Six string that doesn't have a Floyd Rose on it also goes there. Six string that has a Floyd Rose on it goes leaning up against what the one without the Floyd was leaning up against. Move vessels, all good. Yep, all good. Trinidad? Ah, Trinidad, down here. Oh, my Caribbean forces got a little bit decimated from cuts. Okay. Where's España? Good news for you, España. You currently have a life-extending role to play. you you're gonna be coming out in Havana, and then you're gonna be like the large the modern large capital ship we keep in the Caribbean, but we're sending out España to the Caribbean, which that unintentionally is extending her service life for us, with us, because yeah, she's taking up a post that we don't really have any sort of replacement for. But my sort of thinking now is that probably España is gonna spend a lot of her remaining life in the South American Caribbean sort of region. She's getting a nice tropical retirement that we're not even affording to Blaise Delazo, which is like the best warship we have service wise. Okay, so those destroyers are out. It's 5 more destroyers given to us by my construction programs. But España, having now been given its life-extending reassignment, the next ship we're going to build isn't going to be an España replacement. Or not directly an España replacement. But starting in August of 1912, we're going to actually do a refit across the Navy, because we got a mix of ships that haven't been refit for ages and ships that have been newly refit, and it's just like, I want to level out the playing field of refits and stuff. Like, everyone gets a refit that's post 1912 but pre 1920. Yeah, España is there. The Brits lost the Turk and Caicos Islands. Well. Well, I can have Cockburn back. Right. Yeah, the loading screen's still going on, so that's going to be a while, I think. Maybe not. No, it isn't. Interesting indeed. Advanced weight control. Trinidad is now ours. Going to move all of you guys into Santiago de Cuba, and then I can just leave them there. Okay, so our rebuilds of stuff are going to start over here with the newest of the protected cruisers that we have in service. Right, the 2-inch guns are gotten rid of. Can I now feasibly place a working 6-inch gun? On the center line there? No. Or can I? No, it's literally got to still be this layout. But regardless, it's an upgrade. Advanced. Better stuff there. TNT 1. Cordite 2, because I don't like using 2 powder. Even if I was excited for 2 powder. Cat ballistic. Standard ratio. Krupp. Barbette. Better anti-flood. You're a light cruiser, so you're keeping a single bottom. You need turbines. You need turbines to push you up to 24 knots. Yes. I am happy with that. Anything else to be added or taken away? My opinion? No. Yeah, these guys are... Do I fit them with torps? It'd mean removing a gun somewhere. I'm going to downgrade this to 5-inch. Because I know with this hull, a 5-inch, you'd, in the end, not actually having to, I can actually then have just the single forward gun. And then we're going to go one less 5-inch gun totals. 4 torpedoes. For 2 21-inch triple torpedo tubes. Then also the surprisingly extra weight can push us to 26 knots on this. Yes. I probably made these more expensive because of the speed, but the speed, everyone! The speed and power, in the words of Jeremy Clarkson. The speed, the power. What more do you want? And there are only 14 million more than originally built. So go ahead, and while we're at it, let's bring the dragons in. As the dragons are already due for rebuild numero uno. Yeah, they've been... Oh god, they've been in service for a long while now. A long while, and you're already in need of a massive amount of reconstruction and all stuff done to you to make you a little better. Ship-wise, get better anti-torp, better anti-flood. You need to be updated to TNT Cordite 2. Electrohydraulic, the new coincidence, and the new advanced radio system. Standard superimposed, because that's like what's needed now for these guns. So to do that has brought this ship a little overweight. I get rid of the centerline 4.7s here because I'm just gonna do with the casements entirely. With the casements entirely are gone, and the 0.7 going to the new Mark III gets rid of the 0.7 part to the 4-inch. Okay, so the Dragons are now upgraded with 9 12-inch guns, 21 knots, all new internals, essentially, and are more, well, the secondary guns have been more streamlined and made more efficient because there's no longer the casements to worry about, which is also sort of streamlined our crew number down a bit as well. Although I think the triple turrets and the more men needed for a triple turret is sort of accounted for that, I guess. Okay, and then the other armoured cruiser set here. Can get rebuilt, and then once those refits are done, we have to then go and work on Argonautas. Okay, so you're getting all new internals, as is a bit par for the course here. Grade the mark for your secondaries, and again we're going just down to proper 4-inch now. It's kind of a thing that the new San Nicolas has started, because yeah, it's a little bit of weight savings to the ship, I guess. And we are removing the 3.1s. Just consolidate our secondaries into just the 4-inch. Electrohydraulic. Coincidence. Still just advanced. And put the rest of that into a 22 knot, 21 knot ship now. So that's 3 rebuilds done. Dragon original and these cruisers original. So all of you that can be put to rebuild right now are in rebuild. Send the 2 of you there into rebuild for 5 months. Then I can only send one of you. One of you in because the other one will overdo the dockyards. And then while at it, another 3 destroyers. As well to streamline our, increase our destroyer count. Increase our destroyer count and give us more ships to go and take point in ports and areas that need ships just to add to protection to places. But also thinking about it as well, with the rebuilds and stuff, by the time the last set are done, the last set are going to have a whole bunch of different setups to the ones that we are currently doing, because like there will be more different tech availability and a better stuff available maybe by the time that those last rebuilds are being done. Like hell, there could be better techs that come along that make the Argonautas end up getting a bigger, better rebuild than the Dragons, like proper fuel boilers in a turn. 4 turns, sorry. 3 turns, sorry. Right. The Brits were cowards. They didn't want our alliance to last any longer. Good riddance, I guess. Good riddance. It's something unpredictable, but in the end it's right. I hope you had the time of your life. building new ships. New ships are being built. Apparently. Not investing in a relationship with those inferior to us nations. Three months left on you, 2 months left on you, 2 months left on you. Yeah, we're taking ages with the rebuilds and I don't care. I don't care. They have a problem with our rebuild times. Ew. Ew. Okay, most of them are done. Right, it's not Argonauta time. It is the destroyers before Argonauta that will be done. Right, I will put the destroyers in for a month, older destroyers in for a month of rebuild or something like that. And then it's off to the races with other stuff. I'm thinking I might get B-17 Flying Fortress, the Mighty Eighth. Seeing as there's a redone version of it, I might get it and play that game. I agree we need one more battleship. Here's to no more financial issues. A month to a whole bunch of new good stuff. Okay. The Terror class. Here. Well, yep, you're only going to be given... You're going to be given no new torpedoes. Instead, you are getting an extra gun. An extra gun put on board you. Extra gun put on board for essentially no torpedo changes. In terms of number, you do have triple tube instead of twin tubes, but by number of torpedoes, this class has not changed. Can I do 28? 28 in cut range, yes. 28 in cut range. These guys are ready to be, well, sent out into more combat. Then we got Argonautas. Yeah, we got like the Argonautas after this. Then the Vencedor to rebuild as well. Okay, so it'll be January 1913 when the dragons come out. Okay. Let me have a quick toilet break. Okay. Ha 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 ha. Funny. Oh, and 7 large sentinel turrets. They do this now. Nueva España. And Sepultura. So we've got the Bizarros there. Where are the Argonautas? The Argonautas are in Lisbon right now. Yeah. You guys are in Lisbon. I want you guys to go off there and blockade that. From Malaga, the Bizarros are going to go off Mozambique. I didn't originally want to do this, but, well, the Portuguese have forced my hand again. So, well, not again, but they forced my hand into it. Forced my hand into it, which kind of means that, kind of means as well that our rebuilds are coming out of work, have come out of the worst of times. I guess one of the Argonautas could get its rebuild first, because I have just remembered that that there's one in the Pacific. Could also technically mean Vencedor. Vencedor gets bumped up the list. Yeah, Argonauta. The essentially small, stubby little dreadnought. Hell, Argonautas are equivalent to the historical Hispania. Yep, just the standard 4-inch is good. Now, seen as, yeah, we still see you as like a smaller variant of our good old actual dreadnoughts. You're gonna be given the good old dragon. Sorry, you're gonna be given essentially the same treatment, the new triple 12-inch guns, new Krupp, new barbettes, new anti-torp, new turbines, full oil firing, fancy. Fancy little devil. There. Still have 20 knots, yeah. Now just, that ever so slightly more deadly. Argonauter. You are clear to continue service. You're clear to continue service. Dismissed. I said dismissed, soldier. No, I did not say activate Dreadnoughts. Is not. There we go. And as it is literally fast tracking her because of wartime conditions, she's been fast tracked. Why? Well, it's essentially because, again, wartime conditions. Stuff's happened, and other ships don't need the priority as much as you're gonna have a casemate removal, like the previous ships. You're also going to have a similarity now to the brand new well, essentially, yeah, you're gonna have a similarity with the new St. Nicholas, because you're both being equipped now with a 14-inch gun. Inch gun, you got new 4-inch guns in place. And we're bringing your secondary armaments as well more in line with our other ships. And yep, we're removing your center line, matey, because you're getting essentially a supersized version of the Bizarro layout. 14-inch. Hold on a second. Could I just maybe Italian style it? Yes! There you go. Vencedor, you are now the scariest thing on the Pacific Ocean. Until Japan comes back. Oh god, you're using a weirder one. Sorry, 14-inch 41 instead of 1440. Right. Well, regardless, I will sort this refit out, and that's going to be the end of the episode. Hope you enjoyed. Hope to see you again. Silent Service going silent.